It's been 4 weeks since my last game, and I'm going to Finland in 5 days. I need to find a golf game. And quick, I'm going back to basics with the way of the player, and I'll use clubs that go 225, 175 and 150 yards, plus my pitching wedge and sand wedge. I always play less than 6,500 yards when I return after a break.
But into the breeze from 164, but I want to show you, I can hit a 7-iron here and pull it off pretty good. But I'm not playing to show you how well I can score, I'm playing to show you how well you can score. So we're not going to go for this, we're actually going to lay it up for a pretty little chip into the green from about 100 yards, which is about my sand wedge, or even closer, and we'll be happy from 90 into this green edge. Now normally I use my rangefinder, but because today it's the joy of missing out, it's a ball marker I actually made. This is the joy of missing out ball marker. We're going to miss out on a lot of clubs today, so I may have chunked that, but I've left myself perfect 9-iron into this green.
We all have clubs that we are best friends with, and these are the backbone of my bag. After the clubs are selected, the round will be about course and brain management. Stay in play from the tee, even if I hit a 7-iron. Avoid partial wedges between 50 and 80 yards. Keep the ball low to the ground to start. Use my low pull shot, which is reliable. The 150 PSP system works to break 100. Adding the 175-yard club will bring it under 90, and having a 225-yard club from the tee brings the score to sub 80. It's
not a
all
great
we
strike
need.
at all, but look at that. We're up in play. We hit another shot. What an easy game. Can go over the water, but I'm going to go a little left of the 150-yard mark. Maybe leave myself an approach in by clearing the water with a 9. You could probably do a bit better than me over there and clear the water a bit better. We've got 137 to the middle, and I think we're just going to play, back edge today, just to be sure, because we haven't played in 4 weeks. So I'm taking the 9 again, see? Not taking any other clubs. We're just going to hit a beautiful soft 9 in. Oh, we've missed it a bit right, but this is about as slow as the green, so it matches the pace. The greens are incredibly slow because they've been topsoiled. We paid full price, but you know how that feels, don't you, player? Left ourselves a little tap-in ski. Beautiful par. What a beautiful par. Beautiful par with nothing more than a 7-iron. What beautiful little tee boxes all suspended here over the water. Now part of Jomo golf is just playing clubs you enjoy hitting, reducing the amount of decision paralysis. We're going to go with a 7-wood straight up a shoot, winds hard off the right, let it bring it in. Exactly on the front edge, and that's all I needed. Many people will say, you've got to hit more greens. Today, I might break 80, I might not. But it won't be for hitting too many greens, because as long as you miss in the right place, you're all good. We have to give it a beautiful, super gang, super gang. I see, I'm feeling really comfortable. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm seeing it's very wide out here, so I'm just gonna. Well, that's brought an angel down with it. That went real high, but we're in the fairway. We're on the green in 2. I hit that shot way too high. We've left ourselves quite an unenviable task of 160 yards into a breeze. I'm just going to hit the 9-iron. Front edge is 140. Let's try hit the front edge. Shoot. We've got a big ass tree in the way. We've still got 310 yards. We're a little bit off the fairway. You want to be a bit further left, I guess. I think we're going to have to go left of that big tree, because right of that big tree is toward water, even though we probably won't reach it. So how about we aim directly at it and hope for the draw. We've got about 125 to the center. I'm guessing the blue flag is the back. It's 141 to the back edge. So I say a nice pitching wedge is going to be perfect right here. Pitching. A mediocre strike is going to hit the front of the green. A great strike will be back of the green. A normal strike, middle of the green. We're just in the pound seats right here. Wow, big splash of sand on the green there. You know, you come play your bucket list golf course, and of course they've topsoiled the greens. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. The first bird of the day. Right through the break. Well, well, well. Of course, we have an island green, and on an island green you have 2 options. You can be scared completely and dump it in the water because you've preset yourself to do that. Or you can have unwaverable confidence, fake confidence. See the shot, create the illusion in your mind and hit the shot. You've got a better chance of hitting that green if you just believe you can than if you believe you're going to dump it in the water. Okay, with this we're going to go center of the green. We're not going pin hunting here. Remember, we're missing out on the pin hunting. Get it on the green, easy game. Now if I wanted to go at the hole, maybe, you know, because it kind of suits my shot, you know. I have the shot in me, but I just wanted to play it safe for you. I'd probably go more at the pin, hit a little firmer. The wind will just bring it back in, and we're probably a few feet from the hole there, you know. So here's ball number 1. You know, it's a little bit far right, but I was trying to be conservative. There's the kind of shot I'd like to hit majority of the time. You know, I feel confident with this flag position, so I would do that. But what I'm trying to show you is that you don't have to be flag hunting all the time to score, as long as you just keep the ball in a place that you can get up and down from easily. Spot. That's about as good as I do. This putt should be almost impossible to make, just because there's a lot of holes and a lot of from this topsoil. So we're just going to have to hit it at the hole and hope for the best. One of the tough things with slow bumpy greens. Ah, we got lucky that time. We got lucky that time. Good whirl, girl. I think we'll be happy enough with that. Can't see much up there. What are we doing? Full price. You know, if that was Augusta, hey? If this was Augusta, we would be chipping back from the golf cart. That might be trouble, but we'll go find it. No. So we've got 125 yards. We've got a pitching wedge. We're a little bit up the hill. We're down the grain, so we don't have a problem with a pop-up shot. Winds into us, pins at the back. So we can hit a nice little 3/4 pitching wedge here. Leave ourselves 5 yards short of that pin and a nice 15-footer for the birdie. Everything's in our favor to just hit a little bit grip down, standard pitching. Yeah, we've just pulled it a little bit off that slope and we're on. It's like they've watered this green. It's slick, it's moist, it's rocky, it's ready to go. And I hope you are too. Not much at all, not much quicker. Those are the biggest stones I've ever seen on a green. From here we only have about 130 to carry that water, so we're pretty safe with a 7-iron. I could hit a 7 wood or something like that, but I'm just going to take it real easy here and show you. T-Sun. Now if you only have 150 yards club, it's only going to be about 100 yards from that white tee to get the ball over the water. So you can go there with full confidence knowing that you'll make it. What I'm going to do into the breeze here, I'm going to live on the edge, because if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. So I'm going to hit a 7-iron straight at that church steeple, maybe a little left of it, get that ball in play, and let's improvise from there. Not making any big commitments to a game plan just yet. So we've got 110 yards to the front edge. That's a clearly middle pin. We've got 143 to the back, 126 to the middle. So 126 into the breeze. I think a pitching wedge is going to be a very safe play. We're going to have to grip down because it's on the side slope. So pins on the right, we're not really going to fire at this pin. I mean, we will fire at it, but we'll expect it to come right to left because the slope is a right to left slope. So I think we'll just fire it a little right of this pin. If it stays straight, we're laughing. If it comes left, we've got a putt. 126, gripping down. Probably going to take some of the distance off anyway. Let's go. Yep, coming a bit right to left, probably a little shortish. But we're on, we've got a putt. That's all we need. Well, it's clear that this side's greens are even worse than the front 9. There's rocks everywhere, too much sand, all at full price. You know, I've been trying to avoid an angry caddy. You want to avoid an angry caddy because I've had one before. She chased me around the living room. You don't want that. We've left ourselves a lot to do, but if we had gone a bit further right, a bit less to do, but we didn't. Thank you so much. Now, let's send this one right up there. We need to hang a little left on this one, because on the right we have a bunker. So we're going to go up at the peachy colored building there with those tricolor windows lining the entire building. That's where we're going. Going to hit a beautiful wood, hang a bit left, maybe a bit too far left. No, I could probably technically get a free drop if I had to take a long enough club because I'm standing on there, but I don't want to. If I go there, I'm going to be sloped down. I'd rather be sloped like this with a draw slope. And we've got 140 to the front, to the pin, we're probably looking at about 165, no, 160. Let's take a 9-iron and try to get on the front. Let go. I'm going to try to take the 9er and punch one, try on the front of the green there, and leave ourselves a chip. We're in a bit of trouble, but if we can hit that shot, potentially we have a chance. 7-iron from here could be a good option, but a 9, I think, can draw more easily. Okay, mate. I mean, there it goes, hitting every stone. Oh, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. No, no. Why were you tap in, tap in, tap in? Hey, penalty stroke because my caddy moved the ball. Well, it's not a bad 6. It was almost a good 5. Huh? Almost a miraculous 5. Almost a miraculous par. That may be one of the worst 7-irons of my life, but it's a beautiful shot that probably goes the same as my 9. What a good putter, huh? Beautiful, nearly a birdie, but we'll take the par. What a beautiful life. What a beautiful life.
Hả?
Beautiful life. Beautiful life.
Là.
Caddy, I don't know your name yet. You've tried to tell me, but I'm going to call you. I'm calling you Low 5. The 150 is 200 yards away, so we're probably going to have to try lecture. We're going to try 2 7-irons here, because you know what? Why not? Now, you don't have to be crazy to do this, but it does help. Here we go, right over the little mark in front of me, little draw to the white marker. Not my best strike, but that'll do. We're going to hit a 9, we're going to draw it. How am I going to draw it? I'm going to put the face at the target, close off my feet and swing it around my feet so that that closed club face glances the ball in that direction. It's going to put some right to left spin on it. The pin is really like in line with this edge of the tree here, so let's get the feel. I could even probably do it with a pitching wedge, but let's do it with a 9er, maybe a little bit softer. Okay, where's that pin? Over there. So we'll line this up to the hole and swing it way out there. This is going to be a big hook off the front toe, quite high, I hope. I think it just bounced. A beautiful little shot with a beautiful little view and a happy little leaning tower of Pisa. We've missed it in the worst place possible on the entire hole, and we've left it way short, like down in the valley below. But as I always say, don't get angry, get up and down. Hey! Sometimes you get a bit lucky with the up and down, and then sometimes you get more luck. Everything seems to be working out on the par 3s to be a pretty safe distance for my clubs. So here we're going to hit a 9-iron, little crosswind from the right, maybe hurting, maybe helping, but not really an issue, mainly thinking about it coming from the right. So we're going to hit this little 9er. I think it's going to be perfect. Let's try to get a good swing on it. No more abbreviated swings. We're going to Finland, and in Finland we can't embarrass ourselves because we haven't played in 4 weeks, Maddie. Why not, Maddie? Well, I just didn't feel like it. Too bloody hot. Little fat, go. No. Now if the greens were proper and not sanded, there's a big little slope there. I'd love to pitch this ball aggressively, get it up the slope, and it would bring it right back down to the hole. Not really going to work. It should get stuck up here. So we're going to go chip it normally, but what we're picking up is our clubs are going shorter because I'm running out of steam because I haven't played in 4 weeks. So what we have to do is just start adapting. Next few holes, hit a 7 instead of a 9 because I don't have as many clubs, but we need a club up. King. King. Beautiful little hole. It's just a beautiful little hole. Nice to play some uphill holes, some downhill holes, as opposed to the flat holes everywhere around Bangkok and most of Thai golf courses. Nice to play some hilly course. Beautiful. Running out of steam. Let's pump a 7 up there. We'll probably hit another one in. Sharp, mate. Got about 150. Playing about 165. Very uphill. Remember, we're losing distance with loss of power and endurance here. So we're gonna hit the 7 instead of the 9, which I would do early in the day. I'm feeling a bit sapped. Just a beautiful little 7 ski. Up the hill ski. What a day ski. Wow, this place is just top quality. I mean, so good. 2,700 baht, guys. 2,700 baht. What an experience. Beautiful view, beautiful design, beautiful layout. Greens, wow, full price. I just drop kick the hell out of that. Huh? I'm going to bring the 2 iron out for the final hole. I just feel like I want to give it a whirl. Haven't hit it today. Really like this club. Let's see how we do. Not really loving the 7 wood today. Not the best strike, but it's in play. It's beautiful. 131 to the center, up the hill a bit. I think a pitching wedge should be good. I was thinking about the 9. I could hit a chipping 9 or a full pitching wedge. Let's try to get the full swing for the last one of the day. Pitching. Let's try to get a full swing going.
The greens were sandy and slow after the maintenance. The stones on the greens were large. The scenery was first class. I'm happy I found some shots to use in Finland next week.
Could be pretty close. I think we found something right there, huh? I think we found something right there, girl. Hey, what are we doing here, man?